I appreciate you guys. Let's do that. Do it. Okay. And I did post the last one I did the other day is on YouTube too. I've been doing it. I've been posting. I'm gonna keep it going. All right, what does Leo need to know? Ooh. I feel like, Leo, you're being called to get back out there, to move around, to find, like, I feel like you've been feeling a little lackluster lately, right? Like, you haven't been feeling at the top of your game lately, Leo. I feel like you've been feeling a little more drained than usual. I do feel like for some of the Leos, maybe you've been dealing with people that were keeping secrets, that was, playing games with you, play with your emotions, right? And not... Yeah, really playing with your emotions in some ways, okay? And I feel like you were stuck in your head more than you wanted to be, right? And maybe it was kind of an ego blow in a sense, depending on who I'm speaking to. Like, you turned it inward. Like, I feel like that's probably what you turned how somebody else chose to act in their life. They acted messy, and you may have kind of turned that inward a little bit, right? But I think you're coming out of that, or you're being guided to come out of that, okay? I got ignite ambition, pursue desires with drive, and face consequences bravely, right? And I don't really feel like there's that much consequences for you to face, Leo. I think this is just taking accountability and not allowing that energy back into your life again, right? Like chalking it up as a learning lesson if this isn't a connection like that, right? It says keep an open mind as answers reveal on your journey. But see, the thing is with the Cavern of Secrets, I feel like you were spending a lot of time trying to find the why in a situation that there doesn't need to be an answer to. You might see it one day. Like if this is because you were dealing with somebody, Leo, like later on, you might bump into this person later on and you're going to see what a hot mess express that situation was and how you really dodged a bullet. But right now, I feel like this isn't for you to figure out. This is not for you to figure out because I think it's keeping you stuck. Like, and you deserve so much more. You deserve reciprocal energy. You deserve somebody who's gonna, meet you where you are, right? Without that, the game playing. Because this could as well just be somebody who's playing games trying to get you like hooked in. But that's on them now, right? Like, I think they played themselves out of the situation. It all came out with seize every moment, embrace each moment with purpose, for time is precious. Time is a precious gift on your journey of self-discovery. And I think that's what this is about. Is you are learning. This is probably a single Leo, right? And you're learning what you don't want. You're learning what isn't for you, and that's okay. I feel like letting it be that and keeping it pushing is gonna be the best for you. I'm gonna pull you guys maybe out of a couple different things. We're just gonna kind of flow with it today. So if you're here for it, I appreciate you. And if not, and you got stuff to do, I completely understand. Let's see. Anything else that Leo needs to know? I got mirror, self-reflection, introspection, inner wounds, right? It did come out with mirroring each other. And maybe you're like seeing that within that past situation, Leo, where you maybe called some of that in, right? Maybe you did unintentionally, right? Because maybe you were trying to holler at people in a time, or you were trying to be around people that God already removed you from. That could be for some of you guys. I know there's going to be more than one Leo this is going to resonate for, right? You could have been messing around with somebody that God already pulled you away from. I think that is probably it for some of you guys. Yes. Anything else? Or you weren't at the place where you were ready to really be dealing with somebody like that. This was a period where God was asking you to chill. And I feel like maybe you were trying to take action. Because you took action in like the chill time, now God's like, it's really time for you to chill. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like you kind of, it was supposed to be that healing time. And instead it connected you with an energy that maybe stagnated you now, right? Because during the healing period, guys, we're growing no matter what. Like we're so growing. This is the first sign is Leo. Look, grounding. I feel like that's what it is, Leo. That's what you're in now, right? You're grounding your energy. It's time to reevaluate. It's time to decide what you really want to come into your life and how to move from there. So I think that's really good energy for Leo. Anything else? I'll do number cards. I thought it was going to say you were going to have a new person come in. That's kind of what I was feeling. Look, this just came across my screen. I'm learning to manage my emotions, Leo. That's what's happening right now. You're learning what is your emotions and where other people were impressing how they wanted you to respond, right? Because we were talking about a game player. 0909, new beginnings. Okay, so maybe you will have somebody new coming in. But I think this is just a whole new view. Great chance, opportunity, courage, accomplishments, endings, conclusions, big love. It says, look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You're completing something major. It feels good to level up, huh? Close that old chapter and a new adventure will unveil. And that with the ignite ambition, right? Taking action in different ways and not trying to be stuck figuring somebody out that was keeping you, you're taking different actions. Look, turning the pages underneath that. Okay, I'm done for Leo. I feel like I went all around on that reading, you guys. Okay, so welcome. If you guys, are you Leo? Welcome if you guys are just coming in. I'm going to pull for each sign. Right, because usually I take a list, but I'm going to do all 12. So if you miss your sign, oh, that's what's up. If you miss your sign, I will have it posted later with timestamps on YouTube. But yeah. You guys, oh my goodness. I might have to take a break again, bro. Let's see. 2 seconds. I'm sorry. It's the water and the coffee. 2 seconds. Oh, you're so lovely today. I love you. Happy Sunday. Perfect. Oh, yes. I got some water right here. Gregory is real needy today, you guys. My poor baby. He's giving me the side eye. Aquarius. I guess Aquarius is next. I feel like it's better this way, you guys, because some energies need to be the last one, and I don't always know that ahead of time, so I feel like God's got it today. So I'm gonna do Aquarius. Be here now. First card. You said probably yours. Okay. Let me put my sunglasses on, you guys. I do this because I'll sit and touch my hair. Like, I don't like it. And the card says, be here now. Practice. Oh my goodness. We're starting over for Aquarius, okay? Let's start it over. Okay, be here and the now, Aquarius. Practice mindfulness and to be in the present, in the moment, and gain insight. I feel like you're being asked to ground your energy, to take those, like, I don't know, spiritual baths, take a walk, be in your own energy, and really just, I feel like, show gratitude for where you're at right now, rather than the overthinking that you've been doing lately. Because I feel like you've been letting your mind get away from you sometimes, Aquarius. And maybe it's only about certain things, but I think that you're being asked to, like, you know, bring it in. I feel like you've been around, or you are around, a lot of people at different times, and you're really absorbing a lot of what they have going on. And I think that's why that seclusion time, and I'm seeing the grounding right here too, but I feel like that's from the last one. That seclusion time, I feel like, is really important for you to have clarity and fit with my palm started itching. And have clarity about what it is you're trying to do moving forward. Because some of you guys have people in your energy that would love, well, they drain you, first of all. They are draining you. They're draining you, period. But they would love to not necessarily see you win. And I don't feel like they make that. I don't think these are like open haters, Aquarius. I feel like these are under like low-key haters, I'll be honest, right? And maybe you're sharing too much with too many people, right? Anyways, revelations await. It says, embrace the mystery, embark on a journey of discovery, and watch as secrets unveil before you. And I feel like you're going to see the truth. You're going to see the truth. You're going to see who really had your back or didn't, right? Or who it is that is draining you in your energy. You're going to find that out. But I think the only way you'll really find that out is when you completely detach, you know, and I've done it. Okay, I'm an Aquarius. I've done this. It's so true. Like if you're really enmeshed in which a lot of people have going on around you right now, you know, because you love them and you care about them. If you get in your own energy, you're really going to see like where you were being like energy pulled from. Even like if you're physically not feeling well, right? Like that should be your first sign, you guys, not just for Aquariuses, but for anyone. When you start physically, you'll get physical signs that these people should not be around you, right? And I feel like that's where sometimes, you know, you try so hard to see the good in everybody, where it's not about you not seeing the good in them, and it's not about God not being able to work with them, but it's about you protecting yourself, right? I put myself in a lot of situations trying to play Captain Save Up before in the past, and I feel like that's probably where somebody's at. You're spreading yourself too thin for everybody. Yes. And having boundaries is so liberating after you learn how to have them, okay, Aquarius? Because at first it can be rocky because you'll feel the guilt of what other people want you to feel, right? Because they don't want you to have that boundary because it makes their life harder, okay? But when you start getting stable in your boundaries and stable with who you are, who God says you are, it will get a lot easier. And a healthy Aquarius and an unhealthy Aquarius as well, can use the power of like icing people out real quick. Okay, anything else? We're going to go. Small steps. Yes, be easy on yourself and open to receive. The small wins, the small triumphs, the everyday victories, celebrate them. They will take you there. Be here in the now, right? Be grateful for everything you have. Be grateful for everything you have, because there was, I bet, for the majority of you, there was a time that you prayed to be where you are now and you didn't even realize that's what you were praying for, right? There were times you were praying to be delivered from certain things, from certain people, certain situations. And yeah, you're there, right? And maybe you have more that you want to get to, but give yourself credit for how far you've came. And don't be so stressed out. That's how I started this, about everything that hasn't happened yet, that you're not enjoying the small moments with your cat and your dog, or like seeing the birds outside, or I don't know, whatever makes you happy, watching your favorite show. Or don't lose yourself in TV either, but you get what I'm saying. Enjoying, like having that company, being able to, you'll get there. Okay, that's for Aquarius. I'm done with Aquarius. I have not done Sagittarius yet. I've only done Leo and Aquarius. I'm shuffling out of these, and we're like gonna let the cards tell us who to do. That's the way I'm doing it today. I will do all 12 signs though, so if you guys miss it, it will be on YouTube, time stamped. So let's see, who are we doing next? Virgo. You guys, I thought when I stepped away before Aquarius, I thought Virgo next because Grayson, he's on one today. So we're going into Virgo. Virgo, I feel like you want to cut right to the chase with something. A commitment? What's going on with Virgo? I feel like for some of you guys, yeah, I got commitment, intuition, possibilities, and second chance. So I don't know if you're waiting for somebody to come back in and make amends with you and try to make things right. I feel like it could happen, though. In this situation, I feel like it could happen. I feel like somebody needs to make amends in the situation, though. I don't feel like it's just like an initial, like, yeah. But I do think that this is something that there is a chance of working if this is for a specific person. That's so specific. That's so specific. Or you're putting that energy out there that you want that person to come back. I feel like they might, though. If this is about one person, I don't think that they're out, like, wilding out or nothing. Okay, I'm going to pull more energies for Virgo, you guys, because that might have been specific. What else does Virgo need to know? Happiness is simple. Find joy in life's small wonders, like I was just talking about for Aquarius, for they hold the key to a fulfilling and contented heart, okay? I feel like that's the energy that you're in, and that's probably why you're going to call this person back. Be aware that we will be going back into a Mercury retrograde pre-shadow November 7th. So if it's during that period, I would be kind of aware of taking other people's, don't be taking them back in then. But maybe after it, this could be something that is like working out. That's all of the Virgo's energy in here. Yes. But okay. So yes, I feel like you are learning how to be happy in the moment. I think that you're not taking on other people's energy, and that's what's attracting love to you. If this isn't somebody that's trying to return from the past, this could generally be. This could really just be like brand new love coming in, right? Maybe someone you've dealt with a little bit, but not all that much. I don't know. You will know. It came out with thrive and believe. This makes me feel like something is growing. Something is happening for you, Virgo, okay? It was seek clarity. This is embrace honesty, face consequences, and sharpen your focus for personal growth. And I feel like you have embraced honesty for exactly what it is that you are willing to allow in your life, okay? Because recently, Virgo, there's been a lot of people, in the last few weeks, it came up that there was a lot of people in your energy causing havoc and wanting to manipulate you into being what they wanted you to be. Not what was best for you. Not what you wanted to do, right? I feel like that some of you guys made real, like, dramatic, life-changing decisions, right? And this would just be how you were viewing a situation, who you were allowing to come into your home, like, whatever it is. It worked though, right? It puts you into a place of peace, of being able to see that happiness is simple. It's calling in, the love or whatever it is that you're looking for. For some of you guys, this is just like business. This is, your everyday life, being able to put your life back into balance, because some of the people that were in it, like, yeah, you were picking up on their bad habits. Even if you weren't doing them yourself, you were feeling that energy. Like, you were feeling them trying to manipulate your energy to benefit off of you. And I feel like you kind of knew like they were doing it, but you were still trying to be a good person, Virgo. You went through a lot recently, okay? Give yourself credit. Pat yourself on the back. Enjoy that. Keep them cut out your life. Be honest with yourself about what you deserve moving forward. And for some of you guys, it's a new relationship that's about to grow. Okay, so that's for Virgos. No general reading, just that's funny. Yes. Okay. I feel like that's a good energy. It really is. But I feel like it took a lot of work to get to that. It wasn't overnight. Like, that's been a heavy battle. But it's like you push through the kickbacks, Virgo. Sorry, guys. I'm relighting my Widow Palo Santo. I'm glad the neighbor's dog stopped barking. Okay. I'm being slow with these signs, you guys. I'm like, there's only 3. I've only done 3. Scorpio. Okay. Yes. Which cards do I want to use? Yeah, awesome. We got a couple of Scorpios in the house. Nice. First card out, Wise Counsel. I think that this is like, make sure you lit. Whoa. You hear that? I feel like when I was first tapping into your energy, Scorpio, that y'all are on that secretive, like, Scorpio energy, right? Y'all are in that little, don't mess with me ass energy right now. And I think that's a good energy for you to be in, especially with Wise Counsel. Because I feel like you need to be aware of what you're listening to, who you're listening to it from, all of that right now, okay? When I see this, it's rare that I say go seek guidance from other people, because that's not where I'm at with it. Like, I feel like when it comes to that, that's where you really need to go into yourself and see. And like, that would make sense with me, how I was first tapping in and I was feeling like you were in that protective energy, right? Like, protecting yourself right now. I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't feel like that's bad at all. I think this is, you're going through a period of growth right now. That's the bottom line. And not everybody needs to understand what you're going through, because I feel like you've upgraded from the people around you, honestly. Like, they don't meet you where you're at, so they're gonna have something to say. Frost of stillness. What am I saying, Scorpio? Frost of stillness. Embrace the frost of stillness, wherein the calm of an icy pause, reflective clarity is found. I feel like that's what you're in right now, okay? And you're a water sign. Ice is water. And maybe you're freezing out the right people, or you need to be freezing out the right people. I feel like you already know what I'm talking about, though. And I think you need to stay on that vibe. Like, don't interact with them. Like, they don't. Just don't. Not right now. Don't tell people what you got going on, because I feel like you got good things coming for you. Seek clarity. Embrace openness and insight, allowing life's truths to reveal themselves. And you guys know better than anybody. Sometimes the best way to get, the truth out of it is say less. The less you say, the more you know, right? And that's the energy I feel like you definitely need to embody. Seeking clarity with the skies there, go to God. Don't go to people, go to God. Your Wise Counsel right now, that should be, what did Russ say? Something, talking to my gut. Please don't ever interrupt, right? Like, I don't know. I'm not a rapper. But yes, going into your intuition, not what other people got going on, Scorpio. This is like that's how I felt it was when I first tapped in. I love Rose. It says, adapt and thrive. Luck flows with change. Stay flexible, embrace shifts, and learn from the journey as answers reveal themselves. Because it will. The truth will always come out. And I feel like you know that right now, Scorpio. I really feel like you know that. Like, you know that this is that time right now. This is that time to chill in your own energy. Maybe you haven't been so happy about it recently. Like, maybe it's been a little irritating. Not like lonely per se, but like you feel like you're on pause. Like, right? But this is for the best. This is for the best. And you're not going to be on pause forever. It's like those moments, you know, we go through different levels of spiritual awakening, right? Like, it happens, like, it's cyclical. Just life goes through different cycles. And sometimes the cycle is that downtime. There's nothing wrong with that, because that's when the best happens sometimes. And I feel like, you know, sit in that energy right now. Because the people around you, it ain't what it is right now. Anything else for Scorpio? 10110, belief system. It says, go after what you want: unique, destiny, inspiration, talents, gifts, appreciation, and gratitude. You're blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out for the crowd, which you're magnetic. It draws people to you, Scorpio. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. I feel like your belief systems don't match up to the people around you. Being a leader means you're alone a lot of times. Being successful means you're alone a lot of times, right? People don't usually understand. The people that end up successful, you know how many times they failed, how many people judge them on their way up to that apparent success, right? They went through a lot to get there. Don't doubt it. Look, limitless potential. Limitless, they are magnetic. They really are. Yeah, Scorpio for sure. And they know all about that rebirth. All about it. You know, all about the dark night of the soul. Y'all can handle it. You lead other people through it later on, right? That limitless potential, I love this. Look, it says reset. That's what you're going through right now. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Relaxation, unknown, surrender. And then it says finish line, success, and victory. 2 things about success. It's happening. It says this serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there's no reason that you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. I don't know how I feel about telling a Scorpio that. Don't do that. Don't be taking other people's stuff, Scorpio, okay? It says, so try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of that tension and relax. That was wild. Why would it even say that? Why would it even say that? That's so funny. Even if it's in possession of somebody else, it's also available to you. No. My cars just went toxic. I love that. That was beautiful. Ooh, it got hot in here. It depends. I'm doing all signs right now. Yes. Okay. That was for Scorpio. Who are we going to read for next? Like, I really got... Ooh. Okay. Libra. I'm going to take it because it flipped the whole deck. Libra is going to be next. Hold on, guys. I'm going to turn this fan on. Willie, I love you. Willie, I love you. Is the air off? It probably is. Damn. It got hot quick. Oh, I'm so sick of it. Sorry, guys. It's like 90 today. Woo. That was a lot. Alright. It's like 45 in the morning. Like when I first wake up so I can have all my windows open. But then it's going to be like 90 degrees again today. But that is why I moved here. So you say you being nosy. It's 55 there. Wait, this is lying. It says it's 48 right here, but no, see, it just switched. Now it says it's 75. But it was 45 probably when I sat down. Okay, Libra. I like these. Ooh. I'll just be slamming. You guys, somebody commented once, like, are you doing that on purpose to hurt their ears? Like, yes. I remember. I remember a lot of the comments. It's funny. All right. So we're doing Libra next, guys. Let's see. Right? No. Okay, so today, you guys, I'm pulling, if you're just coming in the room, I'm pulling out of the cards and letting, God lead this. So I have done Leo, Aquarius, Virgo, Scorpio. I'm now going into Libra. I will post this, like, as soon as I can afterwards over onto YouTube. If you missed your sign, it'll be posted there. The one I did the other day is posted there already, and it'll be time stamped. I'm doing all signs today, yes. So no, I have not done Capricorn yet. We're going into Libra right now. Let's see what Libra's got. Oh, that feels good. I don't want to take them. I don't like when the same cards keep coming out, you guys. I mean, I get that's the energy, but like, let's see. The first card that came out, Libra, was Release and Renew. It says, embrace the flow of letting go to welcome renewal, allowing new energy to shape your path. Okay, Libra. I think sometimes you get mentally stuck in a situation that you're not even involved in anymore, okay? And that happens from time to time, right? I feel like a lot of times that's just like God's way of letting you know that this is now something that we can work on, right? Because it's a healing journey. It's a process, right? So when we get re-triggered, not traumatized per se, well, maybe you were traumatized again, and that could have brought up old things, right? But literally at different times, like during healing, like I would hear a loud noise, right? I hear something, like anything, and that could trigger me. And when we would get triggered, right, Libra, like it'll bring up those old emotions that you may not even understand what you're facing, right, at that moment. So I feel like that's probably some of what has happened recently. Maybe you did actually encounter people from the past, but I feel like more so this is different trigger points are being hit on you in order for you to see that it doesn't have power over you anymore, right? And I think that you're proving that to yourself every day, Libra, and you need to give yourself that credit. It doesn't have power over you, right? It doesn't. And I think that you're really leaning into some of those feelings and not judging. And if you're not, it's okay to lean into some of those feelings when you get triggered. It's okay to feel that, whatever, that initial feeling, like if it's fear, if it's this, if it's that, right? If it's heartache, if it's whatever, embrace it a little bit and be like, okay, what happened to me completely was relevant to me having this emotion. I don't have to stay in that emotion. That emotion doesn't have to rule my life, but I was justified and allowed to have whatever feeling it is you're feeling. You need to justify it to yourself. I feel like, not just, but like, yeah, because you try to tell yourself you're not allowed to feel that so many different times that it keeps you, So embracing whatever it is that we're talking about, because it's going to be different for different Libras, embracing the emotion that arises, right? And you can be re-triggered from the same trauma numerous times, and you're going to have a variety of different emotions are going to come to the surface each time, each time. And that's okay, because that's part of the grieving process, And sometimes when we are traumatized, because I feel like that's what we're talking about right now, when we are traumatized, we're working through how we feel. It's a grieving process. We lost a certain aspect of who we were at that time. When whatever happened to us, it changed you. That moment of whatever it is, be it a relationship or trauma, whatever, right? It changed you. And so, grieving that old aspect, that old way of thinking is okay. And the grieving process takes us through a wide variety of emotions, right? But it's not getting stuck in them. And it's giving yourself compassion and grace, right? Because you're allowed to have feelings. You're completely allowed to have feelings. We don't have to act on them. Feelings are not facts. They're not the truth. They're how we're feeling about the moment, right? Anyways. I feel like that's a lot of what you've been going through, Libra, and that's totally okay. There's nothing wrong with it because you're moving out of it quickly. Like the Eight of Wands came out right here. Like you're going to fly out of this with the release and renew. I feel like you're definitely leaning towards the renewal energy, right? And that's why sometimes when we're like at the end of it, when we're seeing the light, the end of that, sometimes we get hit with some of those emotions again to just see how we're going to react and respond. To make sure we've learned our lesson. And I believe that you have, Libra. I believe that you fully have, And a lot of it is really learning to self-love, and not taking on that pain forward with us. So you got this. You're guided through this like 1,000%, Libra. Okay. We're just going to do that. I'll pull one of these two for Libra. 0707. It says compromise, self-awareness. Let go. Oh my gosh. Literally, Libra. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Express your emotion. What am I? No way. No way. Express your emotions. Aim towards compromise. Where there's lack of understanding, it's best to just move on. The truth will set you free. Yes. That's, I love that. I love that. That is the message, Libra. You got this. Okay. I love when that happens. It's like, oh, you want to pull out of a different deck? Let us clarify with the same thing. That's the message, Libra. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go into another sign. If you're just coming in, I've done Leo, Aquarius, Virgo, Scorpio, Libra. I'm going to pull for the next sign. And then, yeah, we're going to do all 12. If you miss them, they will be on YouTube. Thank you guys that are over there watching that hit the like button. I appreciate that. I guess I'm not saying that in here, but I would appreciate that. There's two. We just want one. Can I just get one? Capricorn. I appreciate you guys as well. Capricorn. Do. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, first of all, I feel like you are not going to deal with anybody's half-ass attempts to get in your energy anymore, okay? You're done with it. We've been talking about this, about you taking your power back. Maybe you felt a little bit weaker about the situation again recently, but I feel like you are taking your power back in a situation. You're not accepting it. Oh my gosh, look. I feel like it says addiction. Codependent. That's what I was going to say out of this. I feel like you see where a situation makes you very codependent. You do not like how that makes you feel. I feel like this person is also like borderline possessive sometimes. I feel like in a weird way because they're not reciprocating the energy, right? And that's where you had to learn to take your power back. I feel like for some of you guys, this isn't like just now. This is something that's been happening. But with the separation, the first card that I seen when I started shuffling again was the chaser card. And I just feel like you're done chasing that energy, right? You're done chasing that energy. And I feel like that's, you need to continue to, because I feel like this person feels you pull back every time. And every time you pull back, they want back in, right? I feel like you really need to have boundaries right now. Oh my God. I would definitely have boundaries right now. I feel like you're going to pull in exactly what is for you. Okay. I got abundance right here. That's probably what you're focusing on more so, right? The positive mindset, manifesting, like if this isn't your soulmate, okay, that's fine, right? But you're manifesting. If this person isn't going to meet that, then I don't want to be with them. I don't care who they are to me. I don't care if they're my soulmate, twin flame, whatever. If they're not going to meet me where I deserve to be met, you're not doing it, okay? You're not doing it. And you're focusing on what you need to be focusing on, which is yourself. The positive mindset, manifesting gratitude, bliss, blessings, right? The more you focus on that, the more you're going to call in exactly what is for you, including the appropriate relationship. At this point, I don't feel like this person is it. I have to be real. And that's okay. Like, you don't always have to be with somebody that you thought was your twin flame, whatever, right? Because maybe they're not willing to put in the work. 100. It says 100. Maybe they're not willing to put in the work. You know, and that one is hard. It is hard, you guys. It is hard. It is hard to have somebody that you know that you're so spiritually connected to, but it's not going to be your person. I mean, it's not. Like, in my life, like, I've been there because they chose a different path. They chose to get caught up in karmic situations. That's not your responsibility. In fact, maybe this was actually your false person, and you're going to pull in who really is for you, who's not going to make you feel like that, right? And a lot of times that twin flame connection is just somebody to trigger you out of the mess you were sitting in prior, to trigger you into loving yourself, Capricorn, right? Like, we don't have to have every connection in our life doesn't have to be forever. Would it be great if it could have worked out that way? Sure, it would have, but not in the energy you were given. Not in the energy you were given. And they will try to pull on your heartstrings. They're going to try to be nostalgic with you. They're going to try to keep, you know, especially when I was saying that Mercury retrogrades come in. Yeah, be aware. Be aware. Return of X. Look, create a new identity. That's where you are right now. It's not even a new identity. It's where you're at with you. Like, you love you. And that is a new identity. It is a new identity to take your power back. That is your divine feminine energy, right? That is a new identity because you're seeing who God wants you to see, wants you to view yourself as. Yes, Capricorn. Beautiful energy. Anything else? This card keeps coming out for everybody. The frost is stillness. That's when I just keep wanting to shove it back in. But maybe that's what it is. Maybe everyone is kind of being put in that waiting energy. In that waiting energy. You know? This is for Capricorn. Look, 0808, wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, inner strength, auspicious outcomes. You will enter a time of expansion, abundance. So begin taking steps forward, achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. Okay, well, let's just be careful who's got their mind set on you. The void. I cut it to the void. The void. We're done. Okay, that was for Capricorn, you guys. I have not done Pisces yet. Welcome in. So I'm drawing out of my little cards here to see who I'm reading for. So far, you guys, we have done Leo, Aquarius, Virgo, Scorpio, Libra, Capricorn. And I appreciate you guys that are watching later on. If you want to hit the like button, if you're watching over on YouTube. If you missed your sign, it will be on YouTube later today. I have not done Gemini yet, but so I'm pulling to see how the signs go this time, guys. Let's see. How many have I even done? Gemini! Look at that. I have not done Sagittarius yet. You say you're way out of that. That's right. So I have Cancer, Aries, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Taurus. I have not done yet. So they will be coming up. You guys are welcome. All right. So we're starting with Gemini. You're welcome. Did I put it up here already? I think I did, right? So I know where to put timestamps later. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. What? Oh, it was backwards. Okay. Gemini, I have replaying events over and over in your head. Okay, and I feel like, yeah, I think that's relevant for you. I think you gotta release. You gotta release, Gemini. You good, Lily? Dang. I was talking about this earlier. Look, cutting edge, slice through the obstacles and carve a path towards your dream. I got trust yourself, Gemini. Listen, hear what's being unsaid. It says, tune into the silence for the truth that words cannot express. Look it. Somebody is showing you the truth, Gemini, with their actions, okay? Like, I feel like you're listening to this, like, voice that's leading you into, like, pain. I have to be honest. This may not be for every Gemini. If it's not Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever, you know? But it's like what you're replaying is what this person like gassed you up with, but they're not showing up with it. Like you're hearing the words, but there's no action behind the words, right? And you're replaying the words in your head and you're getting upset because this person's not giving you that energy, which you deserve. You fully deserve what they were, gassing you up with, but they're not doing it. They're not following up with any action at all, right? I feel like they tell you what you want to hear when you want to hear it. This may not be everybody's message. I'm sorry. Look, no illusions. I didn't even see that right there. It says, stay grounded in truth, embracing reality with clarity and wisdom to navigate life's journey. Don't let somebody play with you, because that's what it is. And then I feel like you're getting mad because you keep letting them back in to play with you. Look, trust yourself. You will be just fine without them. They are not your everything. They are not the end all of all, okay? There will be somebody who will treat you better out there. Do not sell yourself short. Because for some of you guys, if you're listening to this later on as well, some of you guys have had somebody condition you mentally to believe you will never get anybody but them. Why would anybody want you? Who's going to take care of them kids? Who's going to do this for you? I do this for you. Look what I do for you. Look what I do for you. No, Gemini. They really ain't doing nothing. What are they doing but playing emotionally manipulative games? You deserve so much better. Ground yourself in who God says you are. What really is out there for you. Because for some of you guys that are watching too, I feel like you feel trapped. Like financially and all of it, right? But I think that a lot of reasons that you're having some stress financially is because we keep inviting this energy to stay in, right? And God knows, like, if we're going to give to this person and you love them, you want them to be that for you. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. They gave you a good ass show to make you believe that. Like, it's not on you. But the longer you stay stuck to something that you can see is mistreating you. Like, you're being mistreated. If this is resonating, you know that you're being mistreated. Even if this person gaslights you saying that they're not doing it, right? Or they try to tell you what you're doing wrong, what you haven't done with yourself. No. Cutting edge, it needs to cut this out. This person needs to be cut out. They hear what's unsaid and trust yourself. You'll know if this is your message. If it's not, you don't have to take it. If you're watching this later, check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, okay? I'm sorry, but that's the message. I'm going to pull a number card for Gemini as well. 2112. It's up to you. Someone watching over you. Good fortune, unforeseen forces, direction. It says, even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true soon. They will, Gemini. It will happen for you. But you gotta release, don't let this person keep playing with you. You do not deserve it. You do not deserve it. Because you beat yourself up over what they're doing. Okay. That was for Gemini. Sorry, you guys, if that was a hard message. I'm going to pull and see. Bye. I did do Scorpio already. It will be posted later on YouTube, okay? All right, let's see who's next. Pisces. Pisces. You too. Did I do this? Pisces. Ooh. No. That was not the message. You got me messed up. That was not the message for Scorpio. It was a funny little end. What? Why? It just made me do... Can you guys hear me now? It just made me pull this thing over. It said that I don't know what it said. Can you guys hear me? That was weird. It said it was going to end my live if I didn't prove that I was a person or something. Or there's some inactivity in my... That's so funny. Okay, yeah, go watch that Scorpio reading later. I feel like. I got Pisces right now. Pisces! That was wild. Okay, what does Pisces need to know? Pisces, I feel like saying absence makes the heart grow fonder, okay? I think that if you're in a period of separation, I feel like you definitely miss this person. I got longing, aching, craving, wanting. I mean, this could be this person to you, and that's very possible. So if it's vice versa, don't, I'm not trying to force a message on anybody, okay? But I do feel like the other part, one person's really wanting to be within this connection, right? There's one person that wants this connection so bad. And then there's the other person that, I don't know if they got more than one. They have more than one option, okay? Which could be you as well, Pisces. Somebody has more than one option. They're very conflicted in their decision. And they're playing hot and cold energy, all right? The person who's conflicted, I do feel like kind of is still chasing. They're younger minded, I guess is the best way. They're not ready to settle down at all. So it's not a you thing. It's they're not ready to settle down. I feel like if they do take an option, it's because it's going to be the easiest option. The person that's playing hot and cold, they're going to take the easiest option that's going to allow them to continue to play games. They do not want the strongest person in this equation. They don't, because they don't want to change. They don't want to put in work. They're going to look for somebody who they can mold into being who they want them to be. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. That's really the message, though, you guys. Like, and do you really want to be with somebody like that who wants to mold you into something? Like, if that's resonating, I'm sorry. I feel like you've been through, okay, like, if that's resonating and you're waiting for somebody who's playing those games, like, I feel like you've been through such a period of, like, heaviness and depression and sadness lately. And I wish that wasn't what you were going through right now, right? But I feel like you have to come to terms with certain things within yourself and decide what you truly deserve in this situation. Because yes, you love this person. Yes, you've given a lot to this person. You really have, right? But are they willing? If they're not willing to give you what you deserve, you're going to just lower yourself to be in their energy, right? And I feel like you're seeing that. I feel like you're definitely seeing that, Pisces. You're seeing how it's lowering your energy to be in their equation at all. And I feel like you are going to take if this is resonant, you're going to take your power back, or you have taken your power back already. And this person's sad and they're the one longing you because you're not going to play games with them no more, right? You'll know how it fits. Look, 111, intuition. Time to implement long-cherished ideas. You're on the right track towards making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust the process. And I feel like part of that is releasing. If you're holding on, it's releasing. If you're the one that's already moved, like you have the options, you got a lot coming for you that's good as well. Either side, really. All right, that's for Pisces. I don't know. I feel like I'm just going to leave it short with that one. I don't want to continue. That was for Pisces. Let's see who's next. Hey, guys, if you're just coming in, I'm doing signs. I have 3 signs left. Aries. So, I have 4 signs. I guess I have Taurus, Sagittarius, and Cancer left. I'm pulling, Letta. I'm sorry. I'm just doing it that way because it's, yeah. All right. Aries. I know. Oh, it is true. Okay, Aries. I'm going to start. Sorry. If you don't want to wait around, it will be on YouTube later. Okay. And thank you guys that are in here for hitting the like button, all that good stuff. Okay, Aries, Aries, Aries. There is somebody. Oh my goodness. Somebody's clinging to your energy, Aries. Like, they are infatuated with you. They are obsessed with you. They're holding on. Look, I have 2 things about obsession. Literally the card that says obsession and then obsessing, right? Spying, holding on. I see addiction right there. So this person could be using substances while they're spying and clinging and holding on. And like, I don't know. But I feel like there's one person that's becoming more aware of how much this energy is still, like, how much this person is still in their energetic field, right? It sounds like a toxic ass ex, you guys. I'll be real. That is really wanting to come in and tell you that they've had these epiphanies. They really get what they did wrong, you know, and they want to manifest a future with you. Rejection. Okay, Aries, I don't feel like you're interested. You are not interested in this person. You're not interested in rekindling, renewing anything, because I feel like this person drained you. This person drained you. This was probably somebody who like triggered your spiritual awakening, right? And you definitely are in a different energy. So when I feel like this person is going to get rejected. This person is going to get rejected, Aries. And that's okay, because I feel like you're in a brighter energy. You know, you've moved forward. You learned that lesson. You don't have to, like, continue, repeated cycles, karmic lessons. Yes. But be careful. This person might come in trying to use their bedroom skills to get you back in, right? Like, if they think that you've been alone for a long time or whatever, they're going to try to get you in the bedroom. They think that that's going to get you stuck. I don't even feel like this person should be able to get that close to your energy to try to get you in the bedroom. Yeah. It's just a thought. I definitely feel like you're going to reject this energy, Aries. Anything else for Aries? Look, self-awareness, forgiveness, empathy. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Express your emotions, right? I feel like you are definitely moving forward. Like you're not taking that on anymore. You're not taking on this person. You're not allowing them into your energy. You're not going to allow them to drain you anymore. Like the fact that they're obsessing and clinging on is not about you. And you realize that. Ooh, this says technology. So maybe, okay, if this is resonating, Aries, maybe you need to like lock down your social media. Because it's the void 2002. Longing, technology, ambition, genius, forward thinking, stress, and depression. You have more control over your life than you realize. Things will get better with time. There are plenty of friends to make. So chill out, have fun, open up, go outside. Do not invite the same old people in. There's new people out there for you. Because they will just put you back in an endless cycle. Yeah, no. That's a no. Just be aware. Be aware, Aries. They're waiting to come in and make a return. I feel like this is the type of, oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. They would love to see you struggling. So they had a reason to come in and look like the hero in this situation, Aries. Just say no. Just say no. Okay, let's see. Who's next? Come on. Oh my goodness sakes. We're just gonna do it like this. 1, 2. Taurus. I kept them face down. I'm sorry. All right, Taurus. Ooh. First card out, worth the effort. I feel like don't back down right now, Taurus. Don't back down from the challenge that you have coming towards you, right? Because I feel like when you persevere through something, this is like about gaining, like you're building your self-worth, right? It's like when you overcome something, like you can see that you can overcome it, right? Like you're going through certain situations right now, Taurus, that is building your stamina, building, how you view yourself, viewing, what is that word? Like, you know what I mean? That like you can do it, like you can make it through, like you're building that within yourself. You're being your own cheerleader. And I feel like, confidence. Yeah. Did I say that? No. Cause I feel like every time you succeed, Taurus, like, you feel better about yourself, right? It's building. You're building yourself up. You're building yourself up. Okay, anything else? Sorry, guys. They're getting short. Look, high vibes. 1144. Divine intervention, prosperity, big ventures, fated events, faith, purpose, higher calling, love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. That is why you're going through what you're going through right now, Taurus, because this is building you up so you know how to handle what's being brought to you, your blessings, right? We usually go through different trials and tribulations in order to get there. So that was for Taurus. Sorry. Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Yes. And then Cancer will be last. All right. I'm glad you're still here. Sorry. Well, I'm not sorry. I'm glad you're still here because you're the only one. No. And again, if you guys are watching this later, thank you so much for hitting the like button and the comments and everything. I appreciate y'all. All right, Sagittarius. Turn the page. Embrace new chapters with curiosity. Openness paves the path to wisdom. Okay, I feel like you've been feeling kind of stuck and stagnant lately. Maybe not stuck and stagnant, but like a little frustrated because things aren't playing out as quickly as you want them. Because I feel like the things that you want are coming into you, Sagittarius. It definitely is. But you're definitely in that waiting period, that gestational period, that awkward, like uncomfortable where it's like, okay, well, I don't feel like anything's happening in my life. Like, when is it going to give? But it is. It is, okay? I think that a lot of it is where how you're viewing things right now, okay? With turning the page, I feel like it's getting into that energy of expectance of this is going to happen, not the self-doubt and frustration of when is this going to happen. You know what I mean? It's literally, what is that? One word shifted in that. There's one word shifted in that, right? But that can bring a whole new perspective to life, okay? Because I think that a lot of, when you get in the other energy, it's of like, why? It's frustrating, and then you can see every obstacle around you. You can see why you don't like every single thing that's going on right now because you're, of where you are. Where instead, if you look at it in the opposite light, I just feel like it's going to be the best for you. It came out with adapt and thrive. Luck flows with change. Stay flexible. Embrace shifts. And learn from the journey as answers reveal themselves. And came out with feather of hope, right? Because there is so much hope and there is so much faith. And I feel like, it happens day to day. Day to day. Some days you're really able to stand and walk by faith, not by sight, knowing it's coming and feeling that. And then I feel like sometimes life just gets heavy, right? And maybe just allowing yourself, yeah, okay, but that hasn't happened. You know what I mean? Like being your own devil's advocate against the negativity, though. Like retraining the way you're thinking on those days. And sometimes that gets heavy. But when we stay more adaptable and willing to see things as a blessing and not like it's happening for us, not to us, that mentality shift, really, it does. It brings so much peace. Because this came out with vortex of creativity. And I feel like it's hard for you to feel in your energy and feel like, like you feel almost lackluster at times, right? Like you're just surviving, you're just living, you're not finding joy during those times. And I feel like that's going to shift, but you got to want it to shift as well, right? And not that you don't find joy ever, because that's not what I'm saying, but during those moments, I feel like it's really important for you to ground that and find what works for you, what works best for you. All right, anything else for Sagittarius? Taking initiative. Oh, wow. And energy levels. And they're both 1s and 2s. 1, 2, 2, 1. Taking initiative. Change. Optimism. Joy. What am I saying? It says work with what you have. It will get you places. Yes. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also soon be getting some good news. Yes, you will be. You will be. And get that energy of expectance of that. And then 2121 energy levels. That day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. And listen, I don't know who said this. It's not from me. I seen it online somewhere. But it was like, what if you got everything that you wanted today, right? Like you got everything you wanted today. But then you end up losing it all again, and you spend the rest of your life, in a different type of misery, right? Or you do the slow climb and you get everything that you're supposed to get before you leave this earth anyways, right? And it all happens in exactly the right timing, and just trusting that is the energy and that is going to happen. Okay, that was Sagittarius. The last card I have is Cancer. Aren't you a Cancer? Are you a Cancer, Tracy? I swear. That would be perfect timing if so. All right, that was Sagittarius. Well, there you go. You came in exactly the right moment. It's the last sign too. I love that. And I let the cards decide today. Oh, thank you. All right, so we'll do Cancer. All right. Thank you. Okay, first of all, I feel like saying, make sure, Cancer, the decisions that you are making are your decisions, right? Like, they're, you know what I mean? Like, that somebody else isn't trying to make them for you. Make sure they're what you really want. Because I feel like there's certain people would love to, like, make everything be the way that, like, they control freaks. You have control freaks in your energy. And you might be a little bit of a control freak too. What happens? I have tendencies, right? But I feel like not allowing other people's controlling energy to stop what you're doing, what is best for you. Only you know what you really need in certain moments, okay? I have Choose Wisely came out, and then Gate of Opportunities. Pass through the gate of opportunities where new paths unfold with boundless potential. This also sounds like if people are trying to make your choices for you, they know that you have much more out there for you, and they would like to keep you stuck, winding around, looping, look, with this little labyrinth, not being able to find your way, because that makes them feel more secure in their life. No, I'm sorry. Look, stand strong. With defense as your shield, find strength in perseverance, guarding what matters most. You are what matters most in this situation. Like, honestly, Cancer, I feel like you've taken a lot of other people into consideration, and it's time for you to do what you have to do best for yourself, right? Because people will get you spun up in their web because they're not willing to grow in their own life. It's like crabs in a bucket, right? Speaking of the crabs, right? Crabs in a bucket. Seriously. You're being elevated and removed from that, though. That's the thing, Cancer. You're being elevated. There's nothing that people can do to stop it because you're continuing to do the work within your life. Look, overcoming obstacles, soulmates, romance, affection, support. It's called readjustment, 1616. Your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is a possibility of beginning a new romantic or platonic friendship, as well as a chance to begin life anew. Everything will fall into place. Yes. Yes. And then on the bottom, it says compassion. This is a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct. That's beautiful. And then with metamorphosis right here too, embrace the tender transition between the past and the future possibilities, right? And it sucks sometimes because when we have that past is so relevant in our 3D sometimes that they would love to keep us stuck there and not able to see, that promise that God's bringing to us. So, yay! I made it through all 12 signs. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And I appreciate you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. And if you guys are watching later, thank you guys for hitting the like button, hanging out with me. It's a beautiful Sunday. So, yay. All right, I'll be back later, guys.